Give me 8 minutes and I'll make gaming feel fun again. 8 minutes, huh? All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to give him 8 minutes and let's see if he can convert me. 8 minutes and I'll make gaming feel fun again.
If you're watching this, you're probably one of 3 people. The kid who played Minecraft with his friends every night after school. The sweat who lived on Call of Duty, Battlefield, or CSGO lobbies. Or the nerd who played League of Legends and stole his mom's credit card to buy skins.
Okay.
Or maybe you're a mix of all of them. It doesn't really matter which one you are. Because
or you're an MMO degenerate that is chasing the dragon of the MMO that you once played, and every other game after that never gave you the peak feeling, and nothing feels fun anymore because you're still chasing the same high of that first MMO you logged in. That's what I could appeal to.
We've all ended up in the same place. Gaming doesn't feel like it used to. It's like an old friend who's changed. They look the same, they sound the same, but something's just different. And you can't even point out exactly what. That's how gaming feels now. Same games, same franchises, but not the same feeling. So is it the games, or is it us?
I think it's a mix of both. They're not making the same kinds of games. They're focused on the same thing, but also like you grew up and learned what taxes are, and you have a sense of like overall paranoia all the time.
That's what I want to figure out
in
this video. Because I don't want gaming to feel like a chore anymore. I want it to be an escape again, not something I'm trying to escape from. So stick with me for the next 8 minutes, and together we'll figure out.
All right, you have my 8 minutes.
Feel fun again.
Prove it to me.
Nothing, and I mean nothing, hit harder than loading up a brand new Minecraft server with your friends.
It's wrong. The thing that hit the hardest is loading up a brand new MMO on launch day with your friends, going into that world that is yet to be discovered, and trying to either, depending upon who you are, either trying to rush to the end to get as strong as you can to be the first one to clear some bosses, or to explore the world and try to like meet people and do the whole social thing. I kind of had a bit of that in Star Wars Galaxies. It was kind of fun to like go around and like see where the people were and just kind of like feel in the world. But either way, for me, MMOs were this feeling he's trying to describe, and it was definitely like trying to get immersed in the world, like get lost in the world. That's what I can appeal to when he mentions this. I think he's saying about that feeling.
Spent days trying to figure out how to even play together, downloading 14 different viruses from shady sites, because what the hell was a port forward? Nah, true that.
True, dude.
And once we were finally in, we didn't play to grind, speedrun, or build some mega base. We played to see how long we could survive before inevitably just blowing each other up. Or Black Ops 2 Zombies. Hours spent on maps like Origins.
Yeah. He's getting me here,
screaming into my webcam mic the first time we ever built a staff. Or losing my mind when that creepy ghost lady on Buried stole all my money. And don't even get me started on multiplayer. That's where most of us learned every single English swear word that we know. Kids today could never.
It's the gamer words.
Lobby back in 2012. But to be fair, it's also where I met some of my best friends who I still play and talk with to this day. And Battlefield 3, that game was pure chaos, spending hours trying to copy some insane helicopter plays we'd see on YouTube. We were sending dirt bikes flying.
Okay, now I'm getting caught out. Now I'm getting called out a little bit. Dude, this is what I was doing on the Battlefield beta. I was spending my time trying to do, like I was trying to clip farm flying around in the jet. He's calling me out over here.
Across the map for no other reason than it being the funniest thing in the world. I swear to God, the moment I see my friends launch 6,000 miles out of bounds, I could not breathe. It was
okay, or trying to like get out of the map on Halo or something or find the Easter eggs. Like that's the OG equivalent of this.
I don't know why. It was just the funniest thing in the world. It just was. Or even the single player games like Subnautica that came out a little later.
Oh my God, Subnautica, one of the best games. I want to say it's in my top 5. It would probably have to make top 10 games of all time because I really love Subnautica, but there's just too many good games these days. But Subnautica is I believe a top 10 for me. Makes it. This is a fantastic game, and there's something very unique about the feeling of playing Subnautica that no other game really nailed. Like the kind of the paranoia of exploring, but also like kind of the peaceful of exploring. Like it's the same thing at the same time. It's really well done.
But still, the first time you hear a Leviathan roar in the distance, terrifying, magical, and wait. That was in 2014? Damn, okay, I'm getting old, bro. But enough about how it was. We all remember it. We were there. The real question is, why isn't it like that now? When I try to play those games today, it just doesn't feel the same anymore. And I think I figured out why. Somewhere between 2012 and 2025, gaming stopped being about fun and started being about work. Every game, and I mean every single game, wants me to log in daily, check boxes, grind XP. It's not playtime. That's a second job, man. And it's not just the games. It's
the old classic demographic audience retention stat for video games. They're trying to have retention of audience.
It's the entire culture. Everybody wants to be the best. Everybody wants to be the next big streamer, the next big YouTuber. Success has been so normalized to the point where if you're not pulling a 20 bomb every single Warzone match, or grinding Minecraft Elytras in the first 20 minutes of starting a new world, or unlocking dark matter in week 1 of launch in some Call of Duty game, it feels like you're falling way behind. And even when
True, and if you're not playing like a Giga build that does 30 million DPS and PoE, you're falling way behind. It can, yeah, true, it can feel that way. But there's another reason for this too, that doesn't just have to do with like watching it. It has to do with the fact that communication is increased. Like, so before you would go into an MMO and you would walk around and you would like discover somebody and the world itself was alive and you would talk to a person and you interact with them that way. But now communication has gotten so much. I don't know if it's better or worse, to be honest with you, but it's changed to the point where everyone's now in the Discord server. I mean, they went to event server before it was Discord or like Curse Voice or all this shit. Everyone's went and found their own little communities and no longer is like interacting with the world. Or when you go watch the YouTube videos, etc. So it's like you're not really interacting with the people in the game anymore. You're interacting with people about the game outside of the game, which is like fundamentally a way worse way to do it, because when you're interacting with like people inside of the game, you're typically interacting with people that like really like the game, probably. I mean, they're actively playing it and like have their own experience with it, so that you kind of get their experience when you're talking to them and their opinion from their time playing the game. When you talk to people outside of the game, you're getting people that maybe watched videos or you know what it feels like? Okay, you ever feel like when you talk to people in person, they're like reasonable, but when you look at their Facebook page, it's like they're just spamming like the most out there shit ever. But when you meet them in person, they seem like a totally reasonable person. It's like that phenomenon, but associated with gaming is sort of what happened. Like that's just a social media thing also. Like I don't think that's tied to like the games. I think that's tied to like the way communication between humans like continue to evolve.
When I do
or
try
devolve.
to chill, I just can't. I feel like I'm not running the right loadout or following the meta or keeping up with the latest season. It's exhausting and it's unrealistic. But here's the thing. Do we really need to follow these rules? These rules that nobody even agreed on. They just kind of showed up one day. Do you actually keep playing after you unlock the dark matter camos? Do you actually stick to your Minecraft world once you've gotten the Elytras? I know I don't. I spent an entire week grinding for the zombie dark matter camo and the multiplayer dark matter camo when Black Ops 6 came out. And guess what? I haven't touched that game since. It's what, like a year later or something? Almost a year later? Why the...
Okay, yeah, true also. But look, when you were younger, I speak from experience because look, I'm literally playing not one but 2 like RuneScape accounts as we speak, okay? Like when you were younger, you were also looking for a sense of purpose from a video game, and a video game gave you that. Your sense of purpose was to get the camo, etc. When you get older, you also have like purpose outside of games. And so sometimes it's just games become something different. They become a time waster, a hobby, and they're not as like serious to you. You don't have like this sense of purpose. You don't have like this drive as much. So you get bored of them faster because as soon as a game no longer has your attention, you're on to the next game because the point of it is just to entertain you now, not like be your life. Like that can happen to people too. It's more than just that, you know?
Hell did I do that? Why didn't I just have fun? And that's when it hit me. Maybe the problem isn't the games or us. Maybe it's how we've been told to play them. Back in the day, we weren't obsessed with the meta. We weren't obsessed with the fastest way to progress. We were obsessed with chaos, with discovery, with laughing at the dumbest stuff imaginable. And there's actually a word for that. Oh yeah, it's called fun. Like in Minecraft.
Yeah, maybe. I kind of get where he's going, but I also remember every single kid in my high school trying to do 360 no-scopes off of, you know, a building in order to be the person who did the like coolest trick shot. And that was the meta. I mean, that was the version of the meta then. Like if you had the biggest dick trick shot, you were the coolest person. So, you know, that kind of I mean, I get what he's saying, but also like, nah. Like, yeah, I mean, back in the day, like people were doing this shit.
The fun wasn't grinding Elytras. The fun was hiding behind a painting so you could pop out and kill your friend and hear them scream into their shitty Skype mic. Battlefield wasn't about using the best weapon. It was about sending dirt bikes into orbit and crying of laughter when someone ragdolled into a tree mid-air at 300 miles per hour. That's the fun. That was what made games fun. Not the checklist, not the grind, just playing the game. But now, we're being told that that's the wrong way to play. It's the slow way, the bad way, by streamers who call everyone they kill trash, like they're not literally gaming 14 hours a day.
Fuck you say to me, you little shit!
Base, dude.
Of course you're gonna stomp some dude who has 30 minutes of playtime after work.
Yeah, and then you get teabagged by that streamer, play 14 hours. Like, he earned the right to teabag you. He just killed your ass. Yeah, you just get good. Play 15 hours then, and you won't get killed.
Every single game doesn't need a battle royale. Every single game doesn't need a ranked mode. Every single game doesn't need a battle pass. And all.
But you're logging into those ranked modes, bro. This doesn't make it. You're logging into a battle royale and then getting upset that someone killed you in the battle royale and is better than you're playing a battle royale. I don't log into League of Legends and be like, wow, I wish this was like woodcutting simulator, like I'm playing RuneScape. Like, I get where he's going, but he's losing me a little bit.
Ultra dopamine hits every 5 seconds, like these streamers want. And content, back then it was trick shots and funtages. It was either fucking badass or it was hilarious. But now, it's nothing but top 10 meta weapons or how to shave 0.2 seconds off your TTK. Like, bro, I don't have 8 hours to practice your spray pattern. And the wildest part of it all,
dude.
we just suck it up. We actually believe all of it.
True.
We can play exactly like we used to, and most importantly, we can still have as much fun as we used to. We just forgot how. So everything we've just gone through leads us to 3 solutions to fixing this issue of gaming being a chore.
Okay, bring me back into the fold. You lost me a bit.
Solution 1 is to go touch some grass. Nah, I'm just kidding. Who the fuck wants to
True.
go outside? Could not be me. But seriously, go touch a new genre. If you're always sweating,
Okay, this is actually good
try
advice.
something different. Maybe
This is actually good
Rust.
advice.
I mean, that's still got shooting, but it's also base building and survival chaos.
No, this is a good. This is right. Like, you got to try new shit, dude. You never know where you're gonna like something different. I didn't think I was gonna like auto battlers at all, and then I played like Teamfight Tactics and the Dota auto chess and stuff. And I was like, oh, these are actually like pretty fun, or like survival games, you know. Like, you know what I found recently is I didn't really like city management stuff. And then I played City Skylines. And I was like, oh, shit, this is, like, actually kind of fun. Like, trying to design the roads. And that just may be, like, I'm getting old. I'm in my 30s now. So, like, designing a road to make sure the traffic isn't as bad is, like, more enjoyable than it used to be. It could be that. It could be the decay of age. But, yeah, he okay, I agree with this point. I do agree with this point.
Or Subnautica. It's single player and it's a beautiful, very terrifying and completely underwater game. It'll remind you that games don't have to be the same cycle of lobbies, loadouts and battle passes. Or if you usually just play single player games or survival games, then go try and play a shooter or League of Legends or something else. Just play something else. You'd be surprised how different games can be. Solution 2
Yeah,
is
it's
to
true.
play with
It's
someone
just,
who
like,
sucks massive ass. Play with someone who is so bad at video games that it is embarrassing.
Oh, okay. All right. He's all right. Right back to losing me. Dude, okay, there is nothing worse than you're trying a new game and you go play with somebody that gets the hard locked in the tutorial. And what you're trying to do is discovering, no, disagree, do that, nah.
Like really bad. I'm talking your mom, your girlfriend, your grandpa. Doesn't matter. Just someone who's not living in this sweaty, hyper-progress world like you are. Because when they screw up, it's hilarious. Watching someone struggle with the basics reminds you how fun it was when you were new and how little stuff in video
Or you're being toxic. Oh no, it sounds kind of toxic.
games actually matter. You can even go and play some co-op games like It Takes Two or A Way Out. Now,
Okay, these are
solution
good,
3
though. These are good.
is to just go and waste some goddamn time. You heard me. No goals, no grind, no achievements. Just hop in a game and just play it. Don't worry about what weapon you're using. Just pick a weapon you're usually not used to using. Or if you're a Rust nerd, just go live in the jungle instead of only living in the snow and being some tryhard who only raids bases the first 16 hours of wipe and then leaves the game. You know, just build some weird house in Minecraft. Don't worry about the elytras. You know, just do something that doesn't have a meaning, because that's when the best memories happen. When you're not sweating for camos or grinding XP. When you're just wasting time. You're just playing games. Like, you know, like when you were a kid. You didn't do it for anything. You just did it because it was fun. So just waste some time.
But don't do that on the game that you've been playing for 20 years, because you've already, like, you would have done that already. You would have found stuff you liked in the game. Go play a new game and do that. And then I agree with his opinion about, like, trying to get out of the mindset. Like, We're on the same page there. And trying new genres is good, but you can't just be like, hey man, you've been playing Call of Duty for like 25 years and all you do is search and destroy because that's what you found you like about it. Have you tried just like being, like just chilling? Have you tried just like, not caring about if you die? It's like, it doesn't work. You got to try something new and then do that. Yeah.
Time, man. The easiest way to put all this is that video games mattered because they didn't matter. Stuff mattered because it was just fun, but it didn't actually matter if you had full diamond gear or the meta weapon or the highest KD. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you're the Minecraft kid, the COD sweat, or the League nerd. We should all be able.
I get what he's saying. I kind of have a different take though. Like I have almost the reverse take, which is like, okay, maybe I can only speak from experience, but like it mattered more when I was a kid. The games mattered more, so they felt like a bigger deal because I cared about the camo skin more because I got the camo skin or my friend had the camo skin, or if I had the camo skin, then I'd feel cooler at the game and the game was a bigger part of me. When you get older, you have friends and family and you don't play games as much because you're an adult and you're busy working and the games matter less. You want to go back to the day in which they mattered a lot, because that's what made them fun is because they mattered. But like now as they matter less, then it's harder to get into them more. So like I kind of like, I get what he's saying. It's like, when I was a kid, I just didn't think, I don't care about anything that happens in the game and I'm totally cool with getting shit on and being yelled gamer words over the Xbox headset. No, the shit actually was impactful. So like it did matter to you. Like I kind of had the opposite experience.
Fun in video games. That's literally why they were made, and that's why we started playing them. Honestly, it's the same reason I even started this channel. If games were never fun, I would have never wanted to make videos about them, and I can only do that because of you. Yeah, you, right there. The fact that you watched this whole goddamn video is the reason that I make them. And if you got any value out of it, which I hope, otherwise I just wasted like a week of editing, then I would be honored if you would hit subscribe after this video. And thank you so much for watching. Now, go and have some fun. And if you're still here and somehow not sick and tired of me yet, then maybe go check out my video ranking the best shooter games coming to 2025. Also, the algorithm loves session time, so you would be doing me a huge favor. Okay, bye now. If you're watching this, you're probably one of...
So the argument is basically that, you didn't take anything seriously back then, but as you got older and had less time for video games, you take things more serious. Like, make things more serious. I guess his point, I do agree with his point about like people start min-maxing the fun out of the games. There's early access, there's reviews before the games are even out. People rush to in-game. I agree with all that. You can build guide your way out of the fun. That's why I very often recommend just like, if you're going to play PoE, for instance, go in and just try the game first. Just find what you want. I do agree with that. Okay. I think that part I'm like, yeah, he's 100% right, but that definitely is something that happened. People min-max the enjoyment out of the video games. That's like a fundamental part that I would agree with. The part about like, when I was a kid, I took it less seriously. It's like, that wasn't it for me. I took shit more seriously when I was a kid. Like as I got older, I started relaxing and like not caring if I win as much. Like that was the opposite for me. That could have been like a personal experience though. But make gaming feel fun again after 8 minutes. Gaming's fun now. So I don't know, what did you guys feel after watching that? Are you like, you know what, he's right? Did you feel like you just heard the sermon you've been waiting for your whole life? Oh, that was all right. I mean, he made a couple points I agree with. That's about it though. We just wanted to skip through 75% of the content. I min-max because I wanted to maximize the time I have. Sucks to bang your head against the wall for days. That's a good counterpoint too. It's like you got older, you have less time for games. Now it's about, it's not about being sweaty. It's about knowing what to do so you can actually like get to the part you want to get to. I get that too. Nope, as an MMO player was the opposite. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like it's harder for me to care about the games now. It's not that I care about the games more now. It's harder to care about the games now. I have pretty much the opposite feeling. Guy just got old. Yeah, that happens. I can emphasize with that. We all get old, dude.